Good morning, Colby County. I'm Ron Burgundy from WKRZ News. This is what's happening in your world today. It sure is a beautiful day. And today there's a pressing issue in our country. This year's election, the election of 1860, is one that will change history. With rumors from the South seceding from the Union, this year's candidates, Abraham Lincoln, Stephen Douglas, John Bell, and John Breckinridge, should be prepared to tackle issues like slavery in our national economy. Now we will go to Veronica to extensively look at these candidates. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. As he told you, the candidates include Republican Abraham Lincoln, Democrat Stephen Douglas, Democrat John Breckinridge, and Constitutional Unionist John Bell. Dominating in the North, former Congressman Abraham Lincoln is determined to end slavery. This could cause a problem for him in the South because Southern states have threatened to leave the Union if he is voted in. Democrat Senator Stephen Douglas looks more promising for the Southern states' wishes because he advocates popular sovereignty and people's choice on the issue of slavery. Thank you.
Thank you, and we will be back after these messages.
Do you have trouble getting to your third period class before the bell? Well, we have a solution for you. Introducing the new APUSH lane. This lane will be located on the left side of the hallway, and it runs all the way from Washington Avenue to the right way. Never be a late AP student again.
Good morning. It has been rumored that if Republican candidate Abraham Lincoln wins this election, the South has considered to leave the Union. The places in yellow on the map, as in the Middle East, have considered to leave. The ones in the blue are the ones that are against leaving the Union. These Middle Eastern states are considering to leave because they believe that the slaves are their property and that they do not have the right to take them away from them. If the states do not secede, it is thought that their economy and their plantations will fall without the use of slavery.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Ron!
1000. Oh, are we on air? Well, the results are in, and Constitutional Unionist John Bell only got 12.9% of the electoral vote and 12.6% of the popular vote. Southern Democrat John Breckinridge got 23.8% of the electoral vote and 18.1% of the popular vote. Now up to the other major candidate, Northern Democrat Stephen Douglas, who surprisingly only got 3.9% of the electoral vote and 29.5% of the popular vote. And the winner of this year's 1860 election was Republican Abraham Lincoln, who got an astounding 59.4% of the electoral vote and 39.8% of the popular vote, which is really surprising because he wasn't even on the ballot in 10 southern states. Thank you.
We're not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory, stretching from every battlefield and patriot grave to every living heart and hearthstone all over this broad land, will yet swell the chorus of the Union and again touch, as surely they will be, by the better angel of our nature.
And we'll be back after a word from these sponsors. Have you ever forgot to do your reading response on Moodle and made a 0? Now we have a solution for you. It's called the Reminder app on iPhone. Just set it 168 times so it goes off every hour for 7 days. That way you will never forget to do your APUSH papers.
And we're back. Now that it has been announced that Abraham Lincoln has officially been voted in, we are getting word from southern states about seceding. It seems that South Carolina will be the first to go. Let's go to Brick to get some more details about the newfound Confederacy.
It is official that the states are seceding from the Union. It is being led by South Carolina, and it is believed that many others will follow with them. The states that we predict here at WKRZ News to secede with them are Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Virginia, and North Carolina. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to The Three. Tonight we will be discussing the election results, the secession, and the direction that our country is headed because of these things. Ron, what do you have to say about it?
I think this shirt makes me look pretty buff. It just wraps around my body magnificently.
About the election, Ron.
Oh, I think our country is going into turmoil.
Why is that?
Because the slaves don't need to be free, and we don't need to unite into one country. There needs to be two separate countries on this issue.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. You think that slavery should be prominent?
In the South, yes.
But you're enslaving people and beating them.
But it's been a way of life for forever.
And there's a problem. There's no problem with mistreating these human beings.
They're property, and they always have been. Just ask Brick.
I don't know which one to pick. I believe both of you are correct.
I think you're both wrong. I think you need to get yourself straight, and you need to learn about people and treatment, and you can't just enslave another person.
As far as I'm concerned, history didn't start until 1776, and since that time, there's always been slavery. And it seemed to work, so it needs to stay that way.
Well, other than keeping up the economy of the South, slavery is really doing no justice to anyone.
I need a scotch. I can't argue with her about this because I'm obviously right on the issue of slavery.
You can't drink on TV.
I can drink whenever I want. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm Ron Swan. No, I'm not even Ron Swanson. That's a wrong last name. I'm Ron Burgundy. I can do what I want.
Whatever, Ron.
Just like the South can do what they want. What do you have to say about that?
I don't have anything to say about that. I can't even, comprehend your state of mind.
I'm sober.
Are you?
Very.
I'm surprised.
At this moment.
It's a very rare thing.
Unfortunately, don't you agree, Britt?
I just want y'all to stop arguing.
Well, obviously, as you can tell, she disagrees with me and the rest of the nation because we all think we should keep slavery.
No one else thinks you should keep slavery,
the South
Ron.
together.
The South is staying together. It's the South not being with the North that's the problem.
Not if Abraham Lincoln intervenes.
And he's going to, because he's the president now.
Unfortunately. But not for long.
Not for long? Are you gonna impeach him? Is that your plan?
I think we just let him have Union land up there and we secede from the Union and be our own country.
Well, I think that's what's happening.
I agree.
Maybe you should move to the South.
Maybe I should. Any other comments?
I think I have to side with my brother over here. Slavery is a good thing. It needs to stay. Our economy will fall.
But what about people? and their treatment and the way you can't beat another person or take another person's life and claim it like basically as your own.
White supremacy.
Can't deal with you people.
Heated. And that concludes our conversation on the 3. Thank you for joining us. Stay classy.
Ron, we're on.
I'm here. Thank you for joining us today at WKRZ News. Stay classy, Manchester. And I'm Ron Burgundy.
Veronica, you know that he's going to read everything that's put on the teleprompter.
Three, two, one.
I'm prepared to tackle issues like slavery and the national economy. Now we will go to Veronica to extensively look at our credits, at our candidates, not credit.
I'm incapable of buttoning some buttons. What's happening? Oh, that's it. You need this scotch.
Candidates include Republican. I can't.
All right.
Considering leaving, dang, I sound like a woman now.
Yeah, you've gone back and forth this time. Okay.
So now we're going to start this thing.
All right. What do I do with my hands?
Oh, are we on air? Bell won 29, not even 29, 12.9%. Screw 12!